I will tell you the exact meals or exact foods that you have to eat in order to never be fat again, or in order to gain muscle and not gain too much of fat. First thing first, before the list of the foods, I need to tell you that you need to question yourself, do I need to be in calorie deficit, calorie surplus, or calorie maintenance? Well, if you are fat right now, you have to be in a slight deficit or maintenance. If you are skinny, you have to be in a surplus, in a big surplus, if you're gonna be eating these foods that I'm gonna tell you. And if you are somewhere in between, just stay in the calorie maintenance or a little surplus. If you are just like me, I have some fat on me, but I'm not fat, I cannot tell this. So I will keep in calorie maintenance. So thanks to this guide that I told you before, you can now ask yourself and tell yourself what do you exactly need, what exactly you need. The list of these foods contains foods which are very high in protein and very high in healthy fats. And actually there are not many foods which contain sugar. And you may be asking right now, why are there fats in these foods when I don't want to gain fat? Well, the thing I'm gonna tell you now may not sound logical, but in the end I will tell you why it logical is. We do not gain fat from eating fat. Why is it? We gain fat from eating sugars. What's the thing that is responsible for storing fat into our body? What's that thing? It's insulin. Insulin, you may heard about that it's hormone, that's enzyme, a hormone, which lowers our blood sugar. And when it lowers, it needs to store it somewhere. Yes, it stores it, it helps to go to the muscles, but it also helps to go to adipocytes, to the fat cells. So that means that when you are eating sugar, the energy that is remaining in you, that is not used, is being stored in fat. But if you are eating fat, there is not much of insulin in your blood. That means that that fat is not storing, but it's being used for the energy. That's why I really recommend to eat foods that are high in protein and high in fat. So, and now comes the list. The first thing is fruits and vegetables. Yes, these are the only things which contain sugars. This is gonna be the only source of sugars for you. And why? Why to eat fruits and vegetables? Because there are vitamins, and these are just basically healthy for you. If you do not have vitamins, if you have lack of any vitamin, you're gonna see the drop in the mood, you're gonna be maybe depressed a little, you will not have any willpower, and basically your life will suck. So that's why I recommend eating vitamins. You can supplement fruits if you don't want to eat it. You can just eat pills with the vitamins. That's good. Yeah, if you don't want to eat fruit and vegetable, just eat vitamin pills. The next thing is eggs. Why do I talk about eggs? Because not only they are very high in protein and fat, but also because they increase your testosterone. And the more testosterone you have, the more muscle mass you will be able to build. Why it supports producing testosterone? Testosterone is made out of two things, vitamin D and cholesterol. And cholesterol is in eggs. And vitamin D you either can supplement or just go out. No, it doesn't have to be sunny outside. Just go out and just maybe show your skin out, and your body will naturally produce vitamin D. Even though I highly recommend supplementing this vitamin D because I'm doing this. The next food are meats. like any meats, any of kind, even fishes, any kind of meat. And don't be afraid of the fatty parts of it. Thanks to that fat, you will put into yourself more energy that you need to keep your body moving, to keep doing workouts, to keep learning. Just this will be your main source of energy. If you eat some fatty meat, that's amazing for you and for your health and also for your testosterone again. The next food are nuts, basically any kind of nuts. And you may be asking yourself, is peanut butter good for me? Yes, peanut butter is good, but you need to check the etiquette because it has to be 100% made out of peanuts. Most of the peanut butters which are produced are like 30%, 40%, and what are the remaining 70-60% out of? They are made out of sugars and some other shits they are adding there. So the next time you will be eating peanut butter, just check the etiquette and look at it, and it has to be 100% made out of peanuts. Also, what I recommend are Brazil nuts, because there is melatonin inside them, and melatonin is hormone which helps us to fall asleep. And again, the more sleep we have, the more testosterone our body gonna produce. The more of melatonin, the easier we will get to sleep, and the better, the more efficient the sleep will be. Yes. So just take like 3, 4, 5 Brazil nuts before going to sleep, and your sleep will be amazing. The next thing is real butter. Whenever you are preparing something on pan, just use butter. Do not use any oils. Yes, there is one exception. You can use like olive oil, but you do not use any other oils to cook on pan something. Maybe if you want to make eggs, like to mix them, make it on butter. And I mean, again, the real butter. That is 100% butter. Not any some margarine shits or something similar that is synthetically produced. I mean the real butter from real animals. And the last thing is dark chocolate. Why dark chocolate? I'd like to have some pleasurable food, and for me it's dark chocolate. But yes, it is high in sugar. That's why I eat it only on special occasions. But why dark chocolate? Why not something different? Because dark chocolate is better than any other sweets. Other sweets are just chemically, toxically produced, made out of something which is like waste for someone. From pigs' part of their legs are made like these jelly beans, if you know, or some other sweets. They are made out of, you don't want to hear about it. And I do not even know what they are made of. Nobody knows except the companies they make them. You never know what's inside them. Have you ever wondered why sweets can last for like 5 years? Like the normal foods we are supposed to eat, it degrades like after 5 days. After 5 days of having a meat in fridge, you don't want to eat that. But after storing like sweets for 5 years, you can still eat them. Have you ever wondered why is it possible? It's because it's chemical. It's because there are chemicals inside them. And these chemicals are definitely not good for your body. And back to the dark chocolate. Dark chocolates, in dark chocolates, there are chemicals, like normal chemicals which are naturally produced in the tree which grows in cocoa, and there are chemicals, there are things that suppress your myostatin. That means that if you eat something that suppresses myostatin, your muscles will grow more. Myostatin is a protein that is naturally produced by your body to lower your muscle mass. Everybody has myostatin. If we do not have it, our muscle mass would grow even if we are not working out. Also, the higher the cocoa percentage in dark chocolate, the better. I do not recommend eating anything which has less than 60%. This video is made for one of my subscribers because he asked me for it, and I want to thank him for an inspiration. And also, if anyone wants me to talk on any topic, just ask me or put it in comments. I will text it, I will reply, and I will consider it as an option for another video. Thank you.